Hi, my name's Lesley Bradley. Today I'd like to talk to you about a public health problem that has a significant impact on a socially disadvantaged group. The public health problem is type 2 diabetes. This disease develops when the body becomes resistant or stops producing insulin. It's mainly due to an excess of body weight, usually caused by a bad diet or sedentary behaviour or both. It increases, symptoms are increasing thirst, hunger, blurred vision, sometimes seizures, and other complications leading to heart disease or cardiovascular disease. The population group I'm looking at today is the Aboriginal population of the Luma community in northwest Western Australia. Luma's approximately 115 kilometres from the larger town of Derby. The population is around about 520, although the population changes because Aboriginals are transient in nature, so it makes it quite difficult to gather quantitative data analysis. So, of course, it's no secret that the Aboriginal people have social and economical disadvantage. After the arrival of colonists in the 1700s, their diet went from traditional foods of yams, berries, meat, fish, and the white man basically changed it to refined flour, sugar, and high fat. So what we see today as a result of that and epidemic proportions of diseases like type 2 diabetes are becoming much more common. So why are the figures higher for Aboriginals compared to whites? Really, the health inequities related to this group of people have led to low standards of health. The lack of money, knowledge or control when it comes to food choices have meant that they are limited to buying what is available to them, usually in the community store. So the fresh fruit and vegetables may arrive on a weekly basis, but they are quite expensive, and when they run out, they basically depend upon the high sugar, high fat, high carbohydrate foods, which obviously leads to excess body weight and type 2 diabetes. So the plan I'm looking at to counteract this problem has three different methods. The first one being the community garden, which when it's set up properly, they can hopefully produce their own fresh fruit and vegetables, perhaps some traditional foods along with that. The hope is to use recycled water, and eventually perhaps they can take them to market or trade or sell them. The hope is that this will help with the unemployment situation, the mental health and the food security. And certainly it will make the diet improved and more access to healthy fresh foods. The second area I would like to address is the education, the overall education of the community. We will employ a dietetics consultant to be available each day for any questions. She will also be checking on blood glucose levels and weights, perhaps having some sort of programme running in the community hall, and also weekly meetings, perhaps employing someone to do basic cooking skills along with the advice of the dietetics consultant. The third part I would like to address would be the exercise side of things. The first thing being to start a youth group, perhaps doing team sports. There is actually a large oval in the Luma community, so to use that, perhaps netball or football, or for the younger type people. For the adults, perhaps to embellish on the Luma Health Style Community Programme that was developed in 1973, they would encourage walking, so an exercise programme, and teach how children that the exercise is good for them right from the beginning. The third part, which I think would be fabulous, would be a walkabout type situation. So teaching children how to catch or collect their own food, improving the empirical knowledge to the younger generation by employing the elders to take the younger people out. So the evaluation of success will be achieved by monitoring the blood glucose levels and weight loss, but more importantly, feedback from the participants involved with any aspects of this programme via questionnaires, and having an open discussion with the steering committee to adjust the programme when needed. Thank you.